First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Grisham.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. His average sits at 296 entering play. 4 home runs and 6 RBIs. Ground ball left side and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Machado now on 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off. Hard sinker.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and that misses ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. The 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Betts giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Now into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Dodgers, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's clearly the best player on the team, period. He leads in average, home runs, RBIs, and so on. They rely on him to be the huge force in this lineup, and so far this year, he's been just that.
First pitch on its way. Corey Seager comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in at .262 on the year, 3 homers and 11 RBIs. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
So now here is Chris Taylor looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here's the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. The impression he was swinging.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, there are 2 outs, so nothing's guaranteed, but when you can load the bases in the home half of the first, you've got to find a way to at least cash in 1. If this guy escapes this mess, his confidence is just going to grow as the game goes on.
Matt Beatty stepping in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. One ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Seager on third, Turner on second, Taylor at first, 2 out in the inning. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Ready with the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in to run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Digging in will be Luke Raley, and the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Has a look, now the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pham hits a little over the 270 mark. And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Austin Barnes.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. This for Machado down at third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So here's how the San Diego Padres defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Standing in now, Dustin May. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Grounded softly down the line toward first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to hit, Mookie Betts grounded out in his last at bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the 1-0. Hit to short. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Victor Caratini, and they could use a spark from him here.
Number 17, Victor Caratini.
First offering on its way. Caratini, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Betts comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 44, Joe.
Now to bat, Joe Musgrove. First pitch of the AB now. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Tough play right there, but slight trouble getting rid of it made all the difference. He's going to tell you after this ball game, he should have made that play.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just 1 pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Musgrove, the runner at second with 1 away. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Now it'll be Trent Grisham, a potential tying run for him at third base. First offering. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Padres leave one. They're down 1-0.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. No one out with a runner at second. And that's taken for a called strike two. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with two strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he'll take a look at it. Finds the zone for strike one.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Get down, 1-1.
In there, 1-2 now.
Down is 1 and 2.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Right to him. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count now. Here it comes. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here's Matt Beatty to hit now.
Dodgers, the left fielder, Matt
First pitch of the AB now.
Beatty.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. lined hard to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Luke Raley struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So here's Austin Barnes. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Pham will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the pitcher, Dustin.
Next, here is Dustin May. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Raley is off of first with 2 away. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Victor Caratini is at the plate as he watches ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The pitcher, number 44, Joe Musgrove.
At the plate now is Joe Musgrove. First offering. Hit down the line at first. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. So that Betts, he bounced out last time up.
Dodgers, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Softly hit to short. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now one down with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch of the AB on its way. He pulls this one into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fernando Tatis Jr. started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Betts has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Digging in next, Trent Grisham. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. 0-2 once more. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One out, nobody on. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. One out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
And in steps Manny Machado. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Machado now on 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Popped him up. Taylor over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch. Two outs here with a runner at third. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. And that's exactly what this guy did.
Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
First offering on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping up is Chris Taylor, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And now the first pitch.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt Beatty.
Into the box, Matt Beatty. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And now the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Count is 1-2 now. Popped him up. Muncy is under it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Striding in is Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First offering. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Beatty has it. The side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down 2-1.
7th inning stretch.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Austin Adams will come on to pitch now as he'll move spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Luis Camposano is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. Last half of the seventh here, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Luke Raley. First pitch of the AB now. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that's how they'll start out their half of the seventh inning.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Here's the 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
A.J. Pollock will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning.
A.J. Pollock.
From the belt, the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Mookie Betts is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. One left for L.A. They lead it 2-1. David Price has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 33.
Next up is Luis Camposano, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
To the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The next 1-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 2.
A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Ready now is Trent Grisham. Now the first pitch here from Price. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Pitch on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
And now here is Manny Machado. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
He's set. The 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Ryan Weathers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Ryan Weathers.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Up next, Justin Turner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now here's the first offering. Weathers, only 20 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Max Muncy has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder, Matt.
Stepping in now, Matt Beatty, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded up the first baseline. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now with the play, Hosmer due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Barnes waits on it. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So next to bat will be Jake Cronenworth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hard hit ball towards the hole, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
And now in the box, Tommy Pham popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's his first base hit in this one.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dustin May earns the win, his second. Joe Musgrove pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. David Price works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.